I'm Mr. Perkins. I'm one of the drivers on the Fat Controller's Railway. I'm on my break, so I've come to Mr. Edward's signal box to eat my lunch. Oh, I've got fish and chips. And they're still hot. Oh, a bit too hot, actually. Think I better leave them to cool down. That reminds me of a story. Do you remember when Thomas had fish and chips? Or rather, he didn't. His driver did. Here we are. Thomas goes fishing. Thomas's branch line had a station by a river. As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas thought it would be lovely to stop by the river. Every time he met another engine, he would say, "I want to fish." They all answered, "Engines don't go fishing." One day, Thomas stopped to take on water at a station by a river. His driver turned the tap, but it was out of order and no water came. "Never mind," said his driver, "we'll get some water from the river." They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge. The bucket was old and had 5 holes, so they had to fill it, pull it up, and empty it into Thomas's tank as quickly as they could. That's good, puffed Thomas as he started along the valley. But then he began to feel a pain in his boiler and steam hissed from his safety valve. His fireman opened the tap in his feed pipe to let more water into his boiler, but none came. "Oh dear," groaned Thomas, "I'm going to burst! I'm going to burst!" They damped down his fire and struggled on. Just outside the last station, they ran Thomas onto a siding right out of the way, and his driver wrote notices in large letters. "Danger! Keep away!" Soon the inspector and the Fat Controller arrived. The inspector climbed up to look in the tanks. "Excuse me, sir," he said to the Fat Controller, "please look in the tank and tell me what you see." "Goodness gracious me," said the Fat Controller. "How did the fish get in there?" Thomas's driver told them about the bucket. The Fat Controller laughed. "Well, Thomas, so you and your driver have been fishing. The fish don't suit you, and we must get them out." So the driver and the fireman fetched rods and nets and took turns at fishing in Thomas's tank. Then they all had a lovely picnic supper of fish and chips beside the line. "That was good," said the Fat Controller, "but you mustn't do it again." "I won't," said Thomas sadly. "Engines don't go fishing. It's too uncomfortable." Poor Thomas. But at least they had a lovely picnic supper of fish and chips. Like me.